I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the WarGames. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if WarGames was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's WarGames match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the WarGames begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jay Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob.
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline WarGames. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the Bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winner's tie are very likely to be considered the true Bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Right in the face.
My God.
A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for WarGames as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside WarGames. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Crank in the head. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in WarGames.
And it's Jey Uso.
Jey nailed all of it.
Ooh!
Follow through with the uppercut.
Oh, an inverted DDT. Oh, ouch.
Double leg drop.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right in the face.
My God. What a barrage of stops.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up. Oh, running drop kick. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Enough already. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Sharp punch. And it seems like his head might be the target here. Jacob Fatu in a compromised position.
Just pounding to him. We've got a numbers advantage. Now looking at Jay.
Jacob thought too big problem here.
That'll be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies. Sami Zayn with a big boot.
Has Sami ended it there?
Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
And he's being so backed into a corner right now.
And into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Stinging kick. He realizes this is his opportunity. Taking aim. Ooh, stop to the tummy.
Tummy?
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself that. Oh my God, he fails to connect. Then it's Jey Uso.
Oh, that'll wake you up.
And taking even more damage to his head here.
He might want to start protecting himself.
Uso, crash landing. Oh, what a kick.
You saw that one coming.
He's struggling to stay in this thing.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Things are going back to an even playing field with the next entrant. Climbing the wall of the WarGames here. This might not be a good idea. The top.
Piercing elbow.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside.
Soaring.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational asset. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
And guys, this is what WarGames is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
There's electricity running through this arena right now.
Will it be the spot for one of these competitors?
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman. Sami Zayn setting up something spectacular here, looking for the home run.
Sami Zayn from up top. Buster on the turnbuckle.
Will that?
And it's Jey.
Was that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
And Sami's focus looked like it was shaken after that. And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline WarGames. Top rope, Jey can seal it here.
And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need. The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Oh no, look what we have here. He has no idea what's coming his way.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble. That was taking the attack to the competition with that one. What a display of strength here. Body slam.
Starting to scale up the WarGames wall. He's got something about him.
The match clearly taking a heavy toll.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here. Through the table. Devastating. Unbelievable impact. His body in ruins. The table just obliterated.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage.
And targeting the leg there. Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa.
Reigns has identified the target. Stand by.
He just squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently.
Foot to captured it. Boom! Good night. What a knee. Does that finish Sammy off? Oh, God, that hurt.
And Zayn getting knocked around there.
Suplex.
His stamina is getting tested here. Roman Reigns about to put his opponent. No gas.
Wow, Reigns nailed it. And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
And looking at Jey himself.
Jey nailed all of it.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Driving the elbow. Driving the cage, but that makes absolute speed. Top rope. So splash by Jey. And match and vanquish Tom. Oh, catches a kick to the face.
Up on their shoulder.
Samoan driver. Strike. Sammy with a big boot. Zayn has this wrapped up. Oh my goodness.
You can see all the brutality the original Bloodline team has dished out. Everybody's Solo's team were thrown in the WarGames cage on their own. Team Roman wins WarGames.
The new Bloodline has fallen.
Your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left.
The following contest is the men's WarGames match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the WarGames begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline WarGames. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the Bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true Bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of WarGames.
And now Jay is getting beaten down.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
Bang! Crucial counter there. Before WarGames officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
That's going to fire you up with anger. Ooh. Oh, right to the chest. A lot of damage taken on by Jey Uso. I'm not sure how this will pan out.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
Insulting.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon. Relentless aggression coming from Tonga Loa here.
And Jay needs to find an opening fast.
And what a maneuver we just saw there. 8 men in this war. But one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay. But the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
This WarGames just got Usi. Zayn joining the original Bloodline side.
Double axe handle finds the mark.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu.
To the sky!
Big height, bigger impact. Jacob's planning something here.
With a DDT!
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Look at that insult to injury with that one. Lift it up. What's next? OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents... Oh, look out!
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Sami scheme, sure, helping him out there.
Tonga looking to get wild inside WarGames alongside his Bloodline.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself tribal chief. And when here we go again.
DDT! And it can be all over for Jay. Down in a hurry.
Ooh, climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy idea in mind.
Up high, jumping neckbreaker. Ouch! And Zayn getting knocked around there.
Just disrespectful.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Can you believe this?
I love it.
He gets manhandled over into the opposite ring.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Uso?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs. Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in WarGames.
Looking out of the ring for reinforcements.
He is leaving nothing to chance with these even teams. He's making sure to add any weapon at his disposal.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the... We're going to finish it.
Oh, man, a kendo shot to the head. That can't feel good.
Sami Zayn, takedown, executing a vicious Tongan twist. Tama could end it there.
He can tap all he...
How's he going to get out of this predicament?
Elbows his way out.
Incoming.
Hey guys, this is what WarGames is all about. Both Bloodlines taking it in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob. It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero.
Basically hammering the opponent into the floor.
And Jacob getting some pushback there.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering the war zone.
That vicious streak of Jimmy Uso somewhat returned in kind there.
Both wrists captured. Boom! Good night. What a knee. Does that finish Sami off?
The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are to feed the pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. Steel
close things out. From the middle. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
Looking at Jacob Fatu. DDT!
Jacob about to end this fight.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again. DDT plants that.
Jacob about to end this fight. Just punched him right in the mouth. Caught that punch.
For the pin.
Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this, Dan. And scaling the steel. Tommy Roman trying to secure the victory.
Oh, come on. Did you really need to stop the pin like this?
Has Sandy in a penny predicament. He just might regret this decision. He begins to climb the wall.
Able to evade the clothesline, looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
Keeps his team in this one.
And meanwhile, Sikoa.
For Tongaloa. Clothesline!
Off with their head.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Never saw it coming.
Exploder into the turnbuckles. And down for the count.
Jimmy pushing it in.
A defiant kick out after one.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Climbing the cage.
Oh, no. This will not.
He might have him.
And he's looking out of sorts now. Then it's James. This is out of control.
That was unbelievable. Taking it.
The illegal kick in the corner.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Up on the shoulders. Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
Oh no, Solo.
The Samoan spike.
Now Solo needs to end this.
No, stops the count at 2.
The fact that these superstars can still be moving at this point is beating. They could have got by Tama Tonga. And look out. Here it comes.
And a heck of a DDT we just witnessed. And Sikoa gets taken a step back in the wrong direction there.
That is the meaner, more aggressive Jey Uso coming out to play.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Super kick.
Ouch.
Here comes another one. Ooh, DDT delivered.
Can Reigns recover from that?
There's 2. Gets there. Teammate makes the save.
Sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
Crushing the knee there. Just trying to pound their opponent. Shoulders down. Jacob going to end it here. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true Bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu, the new Bloodline.
You want to know which version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside WarGames.
These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in Roman's old crew. But now we know that Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu are the one true Bloodline.